I'm James, and I've spent the last 50 years looking after artworks in the National Collection. I'm a senior paper conservator, looking after the prints, drawings, photographs. A lot of it's about preservation. It's about making sure that the object's in a stable environment, the display's good. And then there are some interventive treatments that we do. And a lot of it's about making it access to the public as well, so the public can see it. I went to school in Motherwell, and the steel industry there was closing down. And there was a civil service handbook I had said, Assistant Conservation Officer Restoration of Works for Fine Art Collections in the National Galleries. And I thought, well, that sounds brilliant, that sounds so good. The art galleries I always went to Glasgow because it was close. So I was always interested in it, but I'd never thought I'd have a career in it, to be honest. I phoned up the National Galleries, because remember, this is long before email and anything. Went for an interview on Thursday and started on the Monday. It's quite simple. And it was a 5-year apprenticeship then, so you work with a senior person. We got a daguerreotype by a photographer called Platt Babbitt, and it's off Niagara Falls. I had never seen one before. My boss at the time took it apart, it had dust under the glass, and he was terrified by it. So was I actually, but he was terrified by it. Put it back together again after he cleaned the glass. And then John Dick came to me and says, James, we need somebody to work in photographic conservation. Do you fancy it? And I thought, okay, I'll give it a go. Not thinking it would change my life totally as well. Everything's changed so much. Exhibitions didn't exist when I started at all. There was no such a thing. So you literally worked on the permanent collection. My first day I was asked to sign the Official Secrets Act, because that's what civil servants did at that point. And I remember going home at night and thinking, what kind of job is this I've got myself into here? It was really difficult to learn then as well. As you can imagine, you couldn't Google a question, and there wasn't an awful lot of quality publications in photographic conservation too. So it took a while. I was taught in quite a conservative manner as well, so we didn't just jump in and say, okay, let's do this. You always had a bit of thought about it. The main thing is that what we call the principle of reversibility, so to make sure if you do anything now, it can be reversed. So you're not interfering too much with the actual structure of the object or the appearance of the object. A student asked me if I was going to give her one piece of advice, what would that be? And I thought it should be, don't stop looking. Conservators tend to look at things that are not right with objects, and then you miss the beauty of the actual object itself. Every day it's a gift, so pull the box out, have a look at it, spend a bit of time looking, and then think about what you should do with it, but enjoy it first. I've had a fabulous career, I've loved it, and it's great to be in that position a couple of weeks from retirement and thinking, well, actually this is a nice time to go. There's people all over the world that know who I am and where I'm from, and a lot of people have asked me for references over the years too. So that's a highlight, that I hadn't really thought about, the influence that you have on people too. I'll miss the collection. I'll miss every day being able to look in the drawer or open a cabinet. One of the joys of the National Gallery, for me especially, is walking around when no one else is there. Many people do that. Many people get that opportunity. It's incredible. I've always thought we're just custodians of the collection. All we're doing is looking after it for the time we're here. The collection is the most important thing. If it wasn't for the collection, there would be no portrait gallery, there would be no national galleries. We look after it for the time we're here, and then we pass the baton on, and time to do that.